Hi guys, it's me. I keep trying to make this video and I don't even know where to start. But I do want to talk about something. I've seen in some readings that, we are adopting the title of the eternal victim, the victim mentality. And the reason why is because we don't want to see things. We don't want to face the truth. And as long as we do this, we're going to be stuck over here. And let me show you what happens when you don't make a decision. This is a card of making a decision. This person is avoiding to make a decision at all costs because she knows this is why she has a blindfold over her eyes, because she doesn't want to see the reality of things. And the reality, she doesn't want to see that reality because she knows it's gonna hurt. But that's the thing, guys. This is the thing. I did a reading yesterday for someone, and this lady was saying, like, I said, be careful not to be trapped in this energy. She had a tower moment with somebody, right? She had a tower moment. They had a huge fight. Immediately the whole thing, fell apart. From being like, oh, we like each other and stuff, like the whole thing collapsed. And the reason why it collapsed is because this has been happening over and over and over and over and over. And I don't know how many times I can say over, because they've been over here, right, in the hamster wheel, repeating the same lesson over and over and over and over. Because why? Because forever they have been avoiding what it needs to be done. And that's the thing, the universe has a funny way of teaching us a lesson. And the way it happened is that, like I said, we keep repeating the same lesson over and over. And every time that you keep holding to this tower, every time that you try to avoid ending something that needs to be done with, not only is very painful, but every time that person, that energy, whatever this is, every time it comes back again, every time we try again, it gets worse. Why? Because we're supposed to let it fall. And a lot of times we avoid it because, like I said, we don't want to go through the heartbreak. Whatever it is, it's gonna cause pain, and it's okay. That's the thing that I want to tell you. It's okay. It's okay to go through the pain, because when we go through the pain, and this is what I was telling her, please do not lie to yourself. I don't care if you lie to me, because a lot of times people, like, I see my cards and they're like, no, I'm perfectly fine. We're done and I'm okay and blah, blah, blah. And I'm the big, I got my big panties on and it's okay. I'm like, and then I see the cards and they're right here, right? They're right here. And I'm like, wait a second. What? How can you be like all easy breezy, like, oh, that means nothing to me? And then I'm seeing these cards, like, come on. You're either lying to me, and which is 100% of the time what is happening, or you just don't want to admit it to yourself. And that's the worst thing that we can do, right? For whatever situation, regarding work, regarding a relationship, whatever it is, we have to feel that pain. We have to. Because if we keep ignoring it, pretending that it's not there, like this lady over here, the more it's gonna hurt. And the more we're gonna be stuck in this wheel, right? The hamster wheel, repeating the lesson. You see how, like, when someone that hasn't healed yet, they get out of that relationship, And before you know it, they're getting married again. You're like, what? What happened to your healing? You're supposed to be healing, not dating. Even worse, getting married. And what happens later? A few months later, you hear like this. Either this person is stuck in a fucked up situation, in a marriage that obviously it's not working. And the reason why it's not working is because you're repeating the lesson again with a different woman now. Right? It's the same lesson. Why? Because you didn't take your time to heal. It's very important. It's very important that we heal. Because otherwise we're going to be trapped here. Right? We're going to be trapped over here. And how do you heal, you ask, right? Well, first of all, we have to feel this pain. We have to. We cannot say that, oh no, nothing is happening, I'm fresh like a lettuce, I'm over this person, blah, blah, blah. Because the more you say that, the more you're going to stay here. Chained to this person, chained to the idea of this person. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, I wish I would have done things different. Oh, I wish I would have never met this person. Oh, I wish that we were still together. Oh, I wonder how our life would have happened if we would have stayed together. You have to feel the pain, right? And after you accept the fact that, listen, this is never probably gonna be the way that I, picture it, because it's done. It's done. And what do? We move on. We heal from it and we move on. And how do we heal from it? Like I said, we have to feel the pain. We have to go through this pain. Feel it. Don't try to understand what happened, and instead try to accept it. Try to admit what happened, right? Whether the person was right and you were wrong, or vice versa, it doesn't matter who was right or wrong. What it matters is that it ended, and now you need to take time to chill. You need to take time to be by yourself. You need to take time to, take some classes, start a new business if you can, or do something. But don't stay in this energy of like denying what is happening. Like I said, the more you deny it, the more it's gonna hurt. And the more you're gonna be feeling this way. Nobody should be feeling this way. It's fine. Look, if it didn't work out with that person, it's gonna work out with someone else. If that job didn't work out, you're gonna find a better job. Who was it? I think it was Steven Spielberg, right? I think I read something on social media. It was him. Oh, Cameron Diaz. Okay. Cameron Diaz, I think. Anyway, that guy was a cameraman, right? And he always tried to put his 2 cents whenever they were making a movie or something. He used to tell the director, maybe we should do this and we should do that, and because he was so passionate about making movies and stuff, but he was only a cameraman. So he's like, whenever he was giving his 2 cents, he always got rejected. And it got to the point where, like, they fired him. I don't know what the reason was, but he got fired from his job. Well, after he got fired, he was like, when he got fired, it was his tower moment, right? The way things were in his job it wasn't working anymore. So he had the tower moment, right? Imagine you have to feed a family, you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your bills, you have to do this and that. Nobody wants to have a tower moment. Nobody. That's the worst case scenario, right? But this tower was done for a reason. And the reason was that after he got fired, then he was like, you know what? I always wanted to make a movie, so I'm going to start focusing myself on that, right? On making a movie. I'm gonna focus on something that I'm gonna create myself, and let's see where it takes me. And what happens? He makes a movie with the blue people. What was it called? Oh my God, I forgot that. It became like this guy. I think it's Cameron Diaz. He became like so freaking famous after that movie that he made. I forgot the name of the movie. What was it? Oh, I forgot. But yeah, he became famous. He became a director, a movie director, and a famous one. And you know, his tower wasn't a bad tower. His tower was because he was already in a position that it was too small for him, right? I always think of, like, you know, those shoes that you like so much. You like them, but you know, your feet grew. So now you have to get a brand new pair of shoes. And that's what happened to him. He became, you know, overqualified for the job that he was doing. And if it wasn't for this tower, he probably wouldn't be still a cameraman, right? It was comfortable to be there. So why try another job when, you know, it's fine where I'm at. But the universe was like, no, you know what? You're so much more than that. And that was his tower moment when he got fired and he had no other option. The tower is that light that's the universe will fire under your butt to say, like, listen, you're too comfortable here. You need to keep moving. That's the tower moment. The same thing with relationships. When you're in a relationship that you are not comfortable in, that you're unhappy, that for whatever reason you are making sacrifices to be there, and all of a sudden, boom, the tower. Something big happens. And it happens because you needed to let it go. You got too comfortable there, but you weren't happy. So yeah, once the tower comes, like, you have no other choice but to keep moving. And the same thing happened to this lady, right? Like, she got her tower moment. It's time to move on because it's been like so many times that, you know, you've been in this hamster wheel. Keep repeating the same lesson. It's no more. And this is what I was saying, like, you know, please do your healing. If you don't have insurance, because a lot of times when we're in this energy of like not knowing what to do, you know, unable to sleep, overthinking, things like that, if you don't have health insurance where you can possibly, you know, find a psychologist or a psychologist or someone that can guide you to get you out of this energy. If you don't have that, it's okay. I know, especially right now with the situation with money and this stuff, it's difficult. But if you look in social media, if you look in what else, right here in YouTube, there are videos, people teaching you how you can heal yourself. And if you do that, well, you know, great. You know, you don't have to pay for anything. All you have to do is press like, right? That's how we pay when we watch these videos. Because, you know, like I said, we put our time in and stuff. So just like the videos, and that's good for, you know, whoever is making a YouTube video. And it's going to help you, right? It's going to help you. So why not? Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about. Please do your healing. Please, you don't want to be stuck in this hamster wheel. Nobody deserves to be here. Nobody. So yeah. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about. And yeah, that's it. Okay, bye.